Hey guys. Sorry about that. Well, fuck are we gonna do today? I'm thinking we take off the head. Shall we? So, alright guys, so number 14 point socket. Now we're putting the head on, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pairs. I fucking seriously, I have a fucking skill of cutting myself on the stupidest of things, and I fucking cut myself on the top of the head. Fuck. Alright, so you can tell I'm a professional, right? One take, fuck it. So we have 5 pairs, right? When you install the head, start from the center, you go out. Move it, start from the out and go in. And we're going to do a crisscross, which is 1, fuck the wood. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that's how we're going to remove it. So, let's start. We got should probably put it in the high mode. One. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Okay, so I can't find my 3/8 drive 10. I have a 1/2 inch drive 10. So we're gonna use all the fucking power. Cool. Now we got nothing connecting us to the block. Am I gonna use a pry bar? Fuck. Did I bring a pry bar home? I didn't. So I'm gonna get a screwdriver. Guys, just wait right there. That one, cheap one. So I just want to find places that would help. I just want to find places where I can. Yeah, looks like we got a few more things. A few more things to take off. So, I'm going to take off our 19mm Honda crank bolt, and yes, I just took it off my fucking fingers. I don't need a 1/2 inch impact. I just need my fingers. Hey, ladies. Got our handy dandy little crank pulley. Don't lose the fucking key. Funnily enough, this is the only engine I've ever had the key actually come out. Most of them, you'd be fucking lucky if it even wants to go anywhere. Take your handy dandy 10. Way more power than we need. Rip that sucker right out of there. You don't need a timing chain guide. Alright. We have this handy dandy little hex. Nope. That's it. Did bring home a ratchet though. Now, if you want to spank a bolt, literally spank your ratchet. I did forget to do? Take out the fucking spark plugs. He's okay though. We're gonna put new ones in. Wiggles. The reason why I want to get some wiggles is because it's on dowels. You don't want to pry up against any of the mating surfaces. So I'm finding spaces where it's designed with pry points so I can just lift it right on up. It's not damage anything. Oh, she's moving. Now you're wondering, John, why are you feeling like taking off your head today? It's not the first head I took off today. We have a Ford F-250 1991 cast iron. Took off its heads to send off to the machine shop. And I realized, like, well, took off one head, why don't we take another? So, here we go. I see our problem. There's a 10mm bolt right here. Hang this up. And another one hanging this up there. But we ain't gonna worry about that right now. And there we go. Oh God! Fuck you! Oh, oil everywhere. Find a nice box. Okay, let's look at our pistons. It's definitely not clean around the edges. The fuck is that? So there's this, actually, let's get to a close-up, huh? Apparently I fucked up. And it stopped recording. So, yeah. I was talking about head gaskets. So, if you don't know about how a head gasket works, it's this little fucker right here. So, what a head gasket does is it separates your combustion chambers from each other, your combustion chambers from your water jacket. That's where your coolant goes to cool down the combustion chambers. Yeah, keeps them nice and cool and doesn't burn up and go boop. And it also separates your water jacket from your oil passages. That's where your oil comes down, it comes up from the pump into the head, splash it around, and then comes back down through that. Actually, I believe this might be the send and this might be the return. So it goes. Don't take my word on that. I have fucking no clue. So, yeah. So basically, how a head gasket works, it separates all of these. And whenever you hear someone talk about, oh, I have a blown head gasket, a blown head gasket is many different things. A head gasket can fail in several ways: chamber to chamber, chamber to chamber, chamber to chamber. Usually, you will have a lower compression, and you'll have the same compression in both cylinders because they are open to each other. You could have a combustion chamber to water jacket. Now, when you have a chamber to water jacket, you will notice a puff of white exhaust when you start your car because the coolant is leaking into the chamber. It gets burned in combustion and comes out. Technically this way, out the exhaust. You'll also noticing that you start to overheat, and that's because the heat is going from combustion chamber into your water jacket, like the direct heat, and it will start boiling your coolant, causing air pockets. Air pockets are bad. Now you can have a coolant to oil failure. For that, you'll have oil in your coolant, and you'll have coolant in your oil. What happens when that happens is you get a delicious fucking milkshake in your oil pan. It's disgusting. You do not want the milkshake. The milkshake does not bring all the boys to the yard. The milkshake brings all the mechanics in the shop because we love fucking seeing milkshakes for some reason. And then we laugh. And then we pity you because milkshakes do not lubricate correctly, and lack of lubrication is death for the engine. So, yeah, there you go. And the most common head gasket leak that everyone can see is your oil to outside, where you see the oil coming down the side. You go, oh look, you'll have a head gasket leak. A lot of times it's your valve gasket leaking. So whenever you see an oil leak, you follow it up to the highest point, and that will be your source, the highest point. And then if you have another oil leak, you put dye into it, and then once you fix the higher one, you look for anything below it, because that higher one will always hide something below it. There you go. Oh, I completely forgot. There is one last failure point, which is coolant to the outside. As you can see, coolant's in here, outside's here. There's the rare case that you can breach chamber to coolant and then coolant to outside. That's the only way the combustion chamber can ever get to the outside, because you have to go through the coolant first. So there we go, boys. Heads off. I'm going to take this in the machine shop down the street from my work, because I called them up. I was like, hey, how much the hot tank, like a head, get it nice and cleaned up? And they're like, $30-40, man. Bring some stuff. And I'm like, sweet. $30-40. You know, get it all clean and spiffy, looking like it just came out of the Honda factory. I won't say no, but I do have to take off. I have to take off this. I have to take off all the sensors, valve springs. Gotta drop the valves. Yeah. a lot of disassembly to do on this, on the VTEC solenoid. Just like everything has to come off of that if I take it to the machine shop. And if I do, I took the head off, so I might as well take it to the machine shop, and while I'm there, have them check the mating surface and make sure it's nice and flat, because yeah, we did just take off the head, and you never know. I don't know if the engine was ever overheated. I never really know. So, yeah. There we go. Okay, boys and girls. So, I'm going to go inside. Actually, I'm going to clean up some of this fucking oil on the ground. And then I'm going to go inside. So, peace. Peace. Love. Unity. And then was it respect with a hug? Yeah. Plur life. Plur life. Oh my god. Alright, boys. Laters. Mint. If you haven't gone to watch fucking Zip Ties and Bias Pliers, I want you to go fucking watch Zip Ties and Bias Pliers. Even though he does not fuck with these inline 4, he calls them Japanese shit buckets. He's a 4. No, yeah, fuck you. He's a Ford boy. That's right. He likes his Fords. He's got a, I think, Old Slave Lake is a Ford, dirty diesel, carbureted. Actually, I think, yeah, it's a diesel. It's a diesel truck. So, ooh. All right, laters.